Scano! Hi, I'm Joanne McCarthy, Onondaga Beaver Clan from the Six Nations of the Grand River Territory. I'm a naturopathic doctor as well as your teaching and learning consultant for Indigenous education in the Center for Teaching and Learning at Mohawk College. Welcome to Indigeno. This is a series that seeks to address some common misunderstandings and misconceptions from an Indigenous perspective. Today, we're going to explore something truly Haudenosaunee, and that's Bread and Cheese Day. Because, and did you know that us Haudenosaunee, we don't call it Victoria Day, it's Bread and Cheese Day. And this short video is going to explain why. This Monday, May the 18th, is known as the Victoria Day Long Weekend, but to people from Six Nations, it's known as Bread and Cheese Day. Typically, Bread and Cheese Day is like a homecoming where people return home to Six Nations from across Turtle Island. Turtle Island is our name for North America. At this homecoming, families all gather at the arena and the community hall in Ohsweken, and we celebrate our community. Usually, this day coincides with our Community Awareness Week activities. The day usually begins with a parade led by our veterans, and then we all line up to get our giant hunks of bread and cheese. There are usually games to play and also a few carnival rides, and the kids really love this day. At the end of the day, there's a wicked fireworks show, which over the last few years has definitely gotten way better. But how did it all begin, and what's the point? Well, this tradition began as a gesture of appreciation by Queen Victoria to Six Nations to honor our allyship to the British following the War of 1812. It actually really began around the 1860s, and the original gift was a blanket given to each community member, but following the death of Queen Victoria in 1901, the tradition was paused for a while. And it was revived in 1924 as an act of public relations. So you see, this was because the year of 1924 marked the forceful overthrowing of our traditional government by the RCMP. With this contested imposition of the federally controlled ban system, the newly elected council decided to revive this tradition. But responding to the growth of our community, the gift had to change, and it changed to a gift of bread and cheese. Over the years, the amount of bread and cheese has diminished. To us, though, that's not what's important. The most important part of this is the symbol of the gift. The gift symbolizes reciprocity and caring for those who've helped you in the past. It's a token of acknowledgement of our sovereignty as allies rather than subjects of the Crown. We are still sovereign nations within this nation-state of Canada, and our sovereignty is protected within the newly established Canadian Constitution. So Bread and Cheese Day is a celebration and a recognition of our relationship to the Crown and ideally with Canada, as we are in a relationship as equals, as allies, and in peace. So how are we going to celebrate this year? Well, the great thing about us humans is that we adapt. So because obviously we can't have our homecoming bread and cheese celebration the way we usually do, this year, bread and cheese is coming to us. So rather than cancel this important symbolic event, the Six Nations of the Grand River Council has committed to coming door to door and safely dropping off our portion of bread and cheese. This year, refrigerated vans donated by the Six Nations Agricultural Society and Six Nations Farmers Association will deliver our gift to our driveways. Each household will receive a 2.5-pound block of cheese and a loaf of bread. We've been asked to place a bucket or a cooler at the end of our laneways, and I really am hoping that I can get to my bread and cheese before my dogs get it. Aligning with the system of and the symbol of reciprocating appreciation for our caregivers, the community has asked us to make signs and to decorate our lawns in honor of our awesome frontline workers during the COVID-19 pandemic. It's going to be a great day. Bye.